Peace. I come in the righteous name of Emir Ali Shabazz Allah, and I'm just your brother. But I'm making this video to explain to y'all dealing with the meanings behind fasting and what it actually is, and some general advice and rules which will help you break your fast. Because I'm at the end of my 3-day fast myself. So, but before I give y'all the actual explanations and the advice dealing with your health, we must know one thing what fasting actually is. What fasting actually is it's not uh, waiting to eat until the daylight hours have passed at nighttime. Fasting always includes the day that you break your fast. So you must understand that there's no such thing as a 1-day fast. You cannot call that. It's actually a greater fast. In fact, that's just eating one meal a day. But the greater fast, which is actually called a fast, is where you go at least a full day, and then the next day at a specific time, which is anywhere between uh, uh, 4 and 6 o'clock. I choose 5 o'clock for my time, but if your time does not allow, any time after 5 o'clock is good for you to eat. But and only for a certain period of time. It's not that you can just eat all night. It's you eat for around 2 hours. But myself, I would eat for 3 hours when I first started. But when you're dealing with this, uh, if you go one day without eating and then the next day at 5 p.m. you eat, that's a 2-day fast. If you do not eat for 2 days and you eat on the third day at 5 p.m., that's a 3-day fast. And a 4-day fast would be another day and so forth. So that's the meaning of a fast. So don't call it a fast if you just wait a whole day. Wait a whole day and then eat the next day at the end of the day at dinner time. But that's the meaning of a fast. And that's what I hope that y'all understand. If you need an understanding, read the book How to Eat to Live, and it will tell you, as well as everything else I'm telling you about here. But when you're breaking your fast, the best thing to do is you have to, let me see if I can find it. But I don't have no bottle around me. But make sure you keep yourself the day that you're eating, not when you eat, but the day that you're eating. So today, keep yourself well hydrated. You can drink about a gallon of water or a little short than a gallon of water, but keep yourself hydrated with pure spring water while the day that you're going to break your fast in the evening around 5 p.m. Now, you drink plenty of water, and then when you actually break your fast around 5 p.m., have yourself some soup. Just drink your warm bowl of soup, and that will be something very light. I actually use porridge myself, which is just blended up carrots. It's blended up carrots with you blend up with spring water and whatever milk you use, but just do not use soy milk. Soy milk is high. It's something you should stay away from all soy. But this is just blended up, and you can drink your carrot porridge, or have yourself some soup or something like that, which you can drink that's warm, because that's very light for you, so that it can kind of stretch out your intestines and get them used so that you can be ready to actually eat food. Don't just go to rough, heavy, hard food. Break your fast with some warm soup or porridge, and but don't go to none of that cornmeal porridge or some rough soup. Something that you can drink that's very that will actually get your body used to it. And then after you have that, you can eat some fruits. But do not eat too much because you'll fill up very quickly. So eat some fruits after you do that, and then you can go on to your main course. If your main course is rice, and your main course is bean soups and whatever you have, but that's what you should do. Start it off with a something very light on your stomach, and drink some warm soup first, or carrot porridge, or whatever you got. Drink that to stretch your intestines out. And now, dealing with bread. It's pure whole wheat bread. This loaf I made some weeks ago. What you do is you have to cook your bread low and slow and thoroughly. Never eat freshly baked bread, and never eat bread that has not at least sat for 24 hours. So bake your bread low and slow, and then cook it 2 or 3 times. After you cook it 2 or 3 times, allow it to rest for about 1 to 3 days. After it's been about 3 days, you can eat your bread, but it's even better. There's no such thing as stale bread. You just cook it again and it's right the same. But the best bread is toasted thoroughly to a deep brown color. Don't burn your toast, but that's the easiest to digest. So if you're going to eat bread, eat it after you've had your little bit of soup, and after your warm porridge and soup, eat your have a little bit of your variety of fruits, and then you can have some toast. And that's the science on that. It's very good to digest. If they so-called stale, it's better than you than freshly baked. And do not have no cornmeal. And only a hard-working man should eat rye bread. And rye bread should be cooked twice as well. And but not no women or no if you do not have a hard-working job. Now we're dealing with rice. You got to deal with rice. Get yourself brown rice. But then, as you can see, after you've thoroughly washed your rice, use brown rice. See if that is not that is organic or not GMO. And then after you thoroughly wash your rice, toast it in a pan. If your rice sticks, you can use a little bit of you can use olive oil, but that's low temperature. You can use yourself some avocado oil, and you can toast your rice. But you want to toast your rice into a brown color like this. If you can see the difference between the as you can see the difference between the rice. This rice is you can tell that it's a lot lighter in color, but this rice has been brown. That's how you should cook all rice. I don't care if you're making a casserole. I don't care if you're mixing up rice with something else. Whatever type of rice you're making, or just plain rice, vegetable rice, always toast your rice. Even if you're using rice flour, before you just ground up your brown rice, toast, wash it very good, toast it up very to the deeper the brown, the better. And then you can grind it and use your flours. But this is how you can break your fast. And remember that all of these things, all the instructions is in how to eat to live. And then y'all need the brown rice with vegetables recipe from the temple number 2 and from the cookbooks. I can send a picture of it to you if you do not able to have the cookbook. So peace, and remember, it's not what you want to do, it's about what's best for you.